Have you ever watched something, say a movie or a show, so good that once you finished it, you crave more of whatever it was you just completed watching? Well, that's exactly how I feel about the anime movie Your Name. It's a movie where after having finished watching it the first couple of times, I think about it over and over and over again. I think about it when I'm at work, I think about it when I'm eating, and I for sure think about it when I'm sleeping in bed. And it's also a movie that's in my top 10 anime movies of all time, mostly because it's not only an excellent movie, but I'm sort of a sucker for Makoto Shinkai's work. But why is this movie so popular, and why is it the most highest grossing anime film of all time? Well, to start off, the story itself isn't precisely original. A lot of the movies that involve the body swapping storyline are mostly cheesy and played out. However, Your Name isn't just another Freaky Friday movie that's animated. It's a movie that pulls onto your heartstrings and plays with your emotions. It's a movie that makes you feel like you've already figured out the storyline and the plot from the first 10 minutes of watching, and then it throws this giant curveball that no one saw coming, unless someone spoiled the ending for you. But no worries, there are no spoilers in this video so far, and I'll try to keep it that way. One of the things that I enjoy the most from the movie is the difference in setting and scenery. One minute you're watching Mitsuha walking in the countryside on her way to school with her friends in Itomori, and the next you see Taki waking up and opening the door to a city life in Tokyo. I love how beautiful and contrasting these two sceneries are. Itomori is filled with forest and grassland so green, the water feels so real. They have festivals there too for their hometown's traditions, and yet the town feels very small and compact. You know the saying that when you live in a small town, typically everyone who lives there knows one another. Well, I guess that's why Mitsuha would rather become a boy who lives in Tokyo rather than living our life in Itomori. Speaking of Tokyo, I just want to say that Tokyo City is extremely gorgeous in this film. The buildings, the subway trains, the towns, the advertisements that displays on top of the buildings. Whether it's day or night, Tokyo looks so damn stunning and realistic. It really makes me want to live in Tokyo myself. The animation in this film is probably one of the best I've seen in my life. There's so much attention to detail. There's a scene where Mitsuha is helping a coworker fix her skirt in a form of Taki's body, and you can see the clock change from when she's working on her skirt to the time she finishes. I'll admit, I didn't even notice that in my first watch through. Comics, wave films, or anything Makoto Shinkai related has always had amazing animation. You can literally pause at any given point of the movie and make that your desktop wallpaper. That is extremely impressive. And the music, probably the most important part of the film, the music is above and beyond just good. The original soundtracks just fits perfectly in this film. There are also vocal songs created by the Japanese rock band Radwimps that play throughout the film, but did you also know Radwimps created the whole music for Your Name as well? That's your fun fact of the day. You know, when I'm in my car, I like to listen to Japanese music. Mostly Japanese music that I've heard from anime, and after having recently finished watching Kimi no Nawa a couple months ago, I've added a lot of songs from this movie to my library. Songs like Zen Zen Zen's, Dream Lantern, Nande Manaya, Sparkle. I even have Mitsuha's theme song on Spotify as well. And every time a Kimi no Nawa song plays, whether I'm in my car or whether I'm at the gym, I remember how beautiful this film was, and it's a reminder to never forget anything about this movie. The movie that I will boldly say is my favorite anime film of all time. You know, there's this quote I wanted to share from this movie, and it's quoted by Hitoha Mihimizu, Mitsuha's grandmother, and she said, "Musubi is the old way of calling the local guardian god. This word has profound meaning. Typing thread is Musubi, connecting people is Musubi, the flow of time is Musubi. These are all the god's power. So the braided cords that we make are the god's art and represents the flow of time itself. They converge and take shape. They twist, tangle, sometimes unravel, break, and then connect again. Musubi, nodding. That's time. When I was watching Mitsuha's grandmother talk about Musubi, it gave me the realization that it doesn't matter who or where we are in this world or where we are in life. We're all connected in some way or another. So my final thoughts about this anime film is it's an amazing and beautiful movie that everyone should watch. Personally, I believe that this film should be on everyone's bucket list and should be watched at least once in your life. It doesn't matter if you're an anime fan or not, this movie will make you change otherwise. It's a movie that changed my life, and it's a film that made me smile, made me laugh, and also made me cry. It's a movie that transcended my expectations, and a movie that I will be coming back to watch time and time again. And that is why you should watch Your Name, Kimi no Nawa. Alright, that wraps up the video. If you guys enjoyed, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.